Hare Krishna, can you all hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
How are you all doing?
Good, Mataji.
Good, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So let's start today's session. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading, or we are discussing 64 qualities of Lord Sri Krishna. How many of you remember some of those qualities? It won't be nice for me to remember all those that we covered. We have covered 32 qualities of Lord. He has unlimited qualities, and there are unlimited pastimes related to those qualities. But we are discussing a few, and we are listing a few here according to the Acharyas. Anybody wants to say any qualities that they remember before I start sharing? Once I start sharing, then you can
Mataji, strong, clever.
Conqueror. And why are we even knowing about the qualities of Lord Sri Krishna? Why are we knowing? Because we want to know his greatness, or why? Anybody?
Because we want to love him.
Yes. The more we know about Lord, the more we will be able to develop love for him. The more we will be attracted to him. And we develop pure love for him. The more we can more visualize him, we can more associate him with him. So when you are meditating on the form of the Lord, or when you think, let's say you have watched something, a superhero movie. So the superhero is already given a form, shape, dress, and everything for you. But if you're reading a book, only description is given. You all will have your own picture of that superhero. So our superhero is Lord Sri Krishna. So the more we know about him, the more we will be able to draw a picture of him and make darshan of that when we are meditating the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or whenever Krishna comes to our mind, the picture with all his qualities will come to us. So we are knowing more about Krishna and his qualities, so that we all will get attracted to him, develop love for him. So only Keshava has said one quality. Any of you remember any?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Ever youthful.
Ever youthful. He's always 16 years.
Genius. Genius.
Genius, yes.
Strong.
What is that?
Strong.
Strong, yes.
Graceful.
Say that again.
Graceful.
Blissful, okay.
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
Pleasing.
Pleasing, yes. So let's quickly go. Beautiful bodily features, auspicious characteristics, pleasing, effulgence, strong, ever youthful, wonderful linguistic, truthful, pleasing talker, fluent, highly learned, highly intelligent, genius, artistic, clever, expert, grateful, determined, expert judge of time and circumstances, seer by the authority of scriptures, pure, self-controlled, steadfast, forbearing, forgiving, grave, possessing equilibrium, magnanimous, religious, heroic, compassionate. Actually, we stopped here. Last week we discussed about compassionate. A person who is unable to bear another's distress is called compassionate. So devotees of Lord Krishna are paradukha dukhi. So they are very compassionate towards others. They cannot see others in distress. They try to help them. And the help the devotees that do can last longer if we can do somebody help in their spiritual lives, because spiritual lives are the things that we can take with us. Spiritual life continues, unlike the pious and sinful reactions. So Krishna is very compassionate. When grandfather Bhishma was lying on the bed of the rose, he was waiting for Krishna to come so that he can leave his body. He wanted Krishna to be in front of him when he is going to leave the body. And Krishna comes, and not only he comes, he also brings all the Pandavas with him, everybody, to Lord Bhishma's bed. And he lets Lord Bhishma give instructions to Pandavas. And then Bhishma also offers prayers to Lord, and then he leaves his body. So we read this. Now we will read 33. So whoever wants to read, please raise their hand. Okay, I see Keshava. Go ahead.
Respectful. A person who shows adequate respect to a spiritual master, a Brahma, and an old person is to be understood to be respectful. Should I read the other one, Mataji?
Yeah, read the other paragraph first.
When superior persons assembled before Krishna, Krishna first of all offered respect to his spiritual master, then to his father, and then to his elder brother Balarama. In this way, Lord Krishna, the lotus-eyed, was completely happy and pure at heart in all these dealings.
All of his dealings. So a person who shows adequate respect to a spiritual master, a Brahmana, and an old person is understood as being respectful. So Krishna, being the supreme person in this entire world, not only in material world, in spiritual world, he is the controller of both material and spiritual worlds. There is nothing anywhere in any world which Krishna cannot control, and Krishna cannot provide. Krishna is actually cause of all causes. So even if Krishna does not respect anybody, there is nobody who can come and say to Krishna that, Krishna, you're not being respectful, so I'm not going to cooperate with you, like that, because he's the supreme. But still, Krishna was very respectful when he came to this material world. He respected his spiritual master, he respected his father, elderly gopis, mother. So we see that in Bhagavatam that whenever Krishna came to Dwaraka, he used to reciprocate with all the devotees who are waiting for him accordingly. Like when he see the elderly people, he used to pay them their obeisances. Likewise, Krishna also paid obeisances to Yudhishthira, because Yudhishthira in age in this material world, in relation, was superior to him. So Krishna offered his obeisances. So Krishna is setting an example to all of us how we all have to be respectful in our lives. So respecting spiritual master, teachers, father, elderly people in your house is very, very, very important. speaking with them respectfully, dealing with them respectfully. Even if they say something, you should sit down and talk and understand. So respecting helps us. It protects us from doing offenses which we cannot take back. So once we cross that line of respect, once we go away from the Vedic culture, once we go away, then we start committing mistakes a lot and lot, because Maya is very strong. It makes us feel that, oh, I have to be respected. I should not give anybody respect. But Krishna likes those who follows and gives respect to his spiritual master, his parents, brothers, elder brothers, and all. And Krishna was always happy and pure in heart in all of his dealings. So we need to always respect parents, spiritual master, teachers, senior Vaishnavas, everybody. In fact, we have to respect them and deal politely. Gentle. So I have Reyansh.
Any person who neither becomes impudent nor exhibits a puffed up nature is called gentle.
The example of Krishna's gentle behavior was manifested when he was coming to the arena of the Rajasuya sacrifice, arranged by Maharaj Yudhishthir, Krishna's older cousin. Maharaj Yudhishthir knew that Krishna was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he was attempting to get down from his chariot to receive Krishna. But before Yudhishthir could get down, Lord Krishna got down from his own chariot and immediately fell at the feet of the king. Even though Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he never forgets to show social etiquette in his dealings.
Any person who neither becomes impudent. So do you all know the meaning of impudent? So when we read Prabhupada books, many devotees, they just studied homeschool devotees. They all study Prabhupada books and they all learn a lot of new vocabulary, words and all. So what is the meaning of impudent? Does anybody wants to share? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Reyansh, unmute and say.
Okay, yeah. So impudent means like becomes very angry, like easily, and they like have they're not humble.
Not showing respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a person who neither becomes impudent nor exhibits a puffed up nature. We all so easy to get puffed up. If we have any vibhuti, any quality that is greater than others, pride comes first to us. Oh, 10 people come and say, oh, you are playing mridangam so wonderfully. Then we start feeling that we are the greatest mridangam player in this world, and everybody should respect us, and everybody should always praise us whenever we play mridangam. So, and we start feeling more and more proud and puffed up. So whoever is not like that, whoever is always showing respect and not puffed up, not proud, is called gentle. So one example of the incident that we are discussing here is about Yudhishthira Maharaja inviting Krishna for Rajasuya Yajna. So Yudhishthira Maharaj invites, and Krishna asks Uddhava, what should I do? Should I go? And Krishna comes to the Rajasuya sacrifice that is arranged by Maharaj Yudhishthira. Actually, Maharaj Yudhishthira knows that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he always used to give him, they always used to depend on Krishna. For them, Pandavas, anything and everything starts and ends with Krishna. So he was trying to get up from his chariot to receive Krishna. Before that, Krishna himself got down from his chariot and he fell at the feet of the king, following the social etiquette, because Yudhishthira is his older cousin. So when Lord Sri Krishna, who is our father, who is the supreme controller, is exhibiting all these qualities, we being part and parcel of the Lord should try to adapt all these qualities in us. Some of us may be born with these qualities, which comes very natural to us. For those of us who's doesn't have these qualities naturally, should not give up saying that, oh Mataji, all these things are not very natural to me. It's so difficult. It's not my nature. I'm not going to do that. So when it is not our nature, we have to nurture ourselves. Uh, uh, we have to purify ourselves with these qualities, and we have to practice. And whenever we look up, like you all may be looking up to somebody whom you are idolizing, right? Maybe somebody, you may be having a favorite player as your ideal, or a favorite singer, or a favorite. So we all should have Krishna as our idol, Krishna as our Krishna. We should be following Krishna and seeing that how Krishna himself was so gentle and following all social etiquettes. So I should be doing like that too. So receiving, being respectful to the elders, seniors, spiritual masters, and receiving blessings from them can help us a lot in all the ways. So most of us, we don't do that. When parents tell us, okay, please pay your dandavats to the Prabhuji or Mataji, or pay your dandavats to Krishna. So we step back. We say that, no, why do I have to touch their feet? I don't want to do that. It is so low. But when we are paying our obeisances in front of Krishna, actually, we are surrendering our ego. We are accepting the supremacy of the Lord. We are accepting how Krishna is the supreme controller. So we bow down before him and we surrender our ego, and then we pray to Lord. In the similar way, we bow down before all the Vaishnavas, because we can understand Krishna and we can get Krishna's mercy when we get Vaishnava's mercy. So we have to be very, very careful that we are not disrespecting any Vaishnava, or we are not being gentle with anybody, because that is like a biggest offense that we can do. You all know, right? Elephant takes bath nicely in the water for a long time, cleans all the mud on his body. And what does the elephant do as soon as it comes out of the pond? What does the elephant do? Does any of you know?
He rolls in the mud.
He rolls in the mud. So we may be chanting, we may be doing a lot of services and all, but if we go and offend Vaishnavas, if we are disrespectful, we are not gentle, then we are like that mad elephant. Our offenses are going to pull us down. Saisha.
Mataji, should I read both paragraphs?
What is that?
Should I read both paragraphs?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any person who is by his natural behavior very mild is called liberal. A statement by Yudhava after the Samantaka jewel plundering confirms that Krishna is so kind and favorable that if a servitor is accused even of offenses, Krishna does not take this into consideration. He simply considers the service that is rendered by his devotee.
So Krishna is very, very liberal, very merciful. Krishna takes whichever one is good. Like, let's say, if you are all doing Aarti, you went to the temple and for a festival, and you all have to do Aarti. So when you are doing Aarti, when you are offering lamp to Krishna, you are offering the lamp. That means you are doing actually the action of offering the lamp. You have lamp in your hand and you are showing to Krishna's feet, belly, face, and then also to all his body 7 times, like how we all did in Damodar month. But inside, you may be thinking about something else, like, oh, Krishna is not being merciful to me. Krishna did not give me whatever I wanted. I'm just offering this lamp because my parents wanted me to offer. Or you may be thinking that, oh, what will be the prasadam in the temple? Will I be getting that chocolate cake that they are doing, or something other? That means your mood is not on Krishna. Krishna just takes your action that, oh, however, whatever may be the mood of this devotee, he's doing the action, so I'll take that. And sometimes he will take our intentions, even though we are not, our actions are not showing our intentions. If our intentions are good, but we are not actually showing that in actions, Krishna takes the intentions. Krishna is very liberal. So a statement by Uddhava after the Samantaka jewel plundering confirms that Krishna is so kind and favorable that if a servitor is accused even of great offenses, Krishna does not take this into consideration. He simply considers the service that is rendered by his devotee. Krishna never judges any of us. So that's why we all should also develop this quality when we are interacting with devotees. We should not be only finding faults in the devotees. We should see what kind of a service they are doing. And if they are doing great service, we should get inspired by that. And we should always appreciate that. If we do like that, we are actually keeping Krishna in the center. If we keep on judging the devotee and then talking ill of that devotee or talking bad of that devotee, then we are not really doing the right thing. Krishna himself does not judge us. He says that he accepts service. So we need to remember that. Nihal.
A person who sometimes exhibits humility and bashfulness is called shy, as described in the Lalita Madhava. Krishna shyness was magnified when he lifted Govardhan hair by the one left little finger on his left hand. All of the gopis were observing Krishna's wonderful achievements, and Krishna was also smiling at seeing the gopis. When Krishna's glance went over the face of the gopis, his hand became twisted, and a third finger had the countenance underneath the head became a little disturbed. Then there was a tremulous whirring sound, and they all began to pray to Krishna for safety. As time, Lord Balaram was smiling, thinking that these tall men had been frightened by the shaking of Govardhan Hill, but seeing Balaram smile, Krishna thought that Balaram had understood his.
So Krishna actually exhibits shyness when he interacts with gopis, and Lord Balarama knows those shyness. And we are here discussing the pastime of Govardhana. Krishna has lifted the Govardhan hill and he has put all the Brajvasis under the hill. So everybody, 7 days and 7 nights, were thinking that Krishna is looking at them. And they were not eating, drinking. They were not even feeling hungry. They were all so happy, interacting with Krishna, being with Krishna, associating with Krishna. Because before that, like when Krishna used to go with his friends to the forest, Krishna was not at home. So the elderly gopis, Yashoda Devi, Rohini Devi, they all used to miss Krishna. And when Krishna used to come back from the forest after herding the cows, Krishna used to be at his home sleeping. Then all his friends and gopis used to miss him. So Krishna reciprocates the way we approach Krishna. Let's say you all approach Krishna as a friend, then Krishna will treat all of you as friend, and Krishna will share food with you. Krishna will carry you on his shoulders, and sometimes you will get to carry Krishna, and Krishna will not say that, oh, I'm the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so only you have to carry me, and I will not carry you. Krishna will not say that. Krishna will let you carry him, because you are approaching Krishna You are showing Krishna devotion as friend. So Krishna reciprocates to our feelings. So whenever you go to temple, you all can look at Krishna there and you can talk to Krishna. You can establish that personal relationship with Krishna and Krishna will reciprocate to you. So when you all go to temple, take some time, keep some time that you can sit in front of the deities and look at those deities in detail, can meditate on them, can talk to Krishna. So Krishna also exhibits choice when he is in association of gopis, because gopis pray to Krishna, gopis approach Krishna, render service to Krishna in conjugal love. Khyati. Khyati,
Yes, Mataji.
can you read? You raise your hand.
Yes, Mataji. Protector of surrendered souls. Krishna is the protector of all surrendered souls. Some an enemy of Krishna's were and lived with the thought that he needn't fear Krishna, because if he simply surrendered unto him, Krishna would give him all protection. Krishna is sometimes compared to the moon, which does not hesitate to distribute its soothing rays even on the houses of the Gandalas and other untouchables.
So, protector of the surrendered souls. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, keep this, behold Pada, my devotees never perish. So Krishna will always take care of his devotees, either directly or by sending some other devotees or by sending help at the right time. So if Krishna decides not to protect us, there is nobody in this entire creation, either material or spiritual, who can protect us. If Krishna wants to protect us, there is nobody who can do anything to us. And Krishna's protection is like soothing rays, like moon. So when you look at full moon, like today and yesterday is full moon, if you all look in the sky, if you go out, look at the sky and the stars, you all feel very relaxed looking at the moon. You feel like your stress is gone, all the tensions are gone. So Krishna's protection for the surrendered souls is like that. The first thing that surrendered souls give up is fear. So let's say you all went to a Disneyland. Let's say did you all go to Disney? Did any of you go to any of those parks? Any of you go to any of the parks?
No, Mataji.
No. Or let's say you went to a shop and you know that your father is having, he bought money like to the shop. And then you are going to buy something. So you know that your father is there to pay. Then when you go into the shop, you won't have fear that, oh, I like something and I may not be able to buy, because you know that you have your father who is going to pay. In the similar way, let's say you are walking in the dark, and then you have your father with you, and you saw that their opposite, you have few bullies are coming. Let's say they used to bully you when your parents are not around. Let's say, no, bullying is not good. But when you see your father, when you have your father with you and you are holding his hand, you will feel fearless, because you know that if anybody says anything to you, your father is going to take care of you. He's going to protect you. If you want anything, like how you are fearless in the shop, that you have your father with you and he is having enough money that he is going to help you buy those whatever you want. If you go into the shop without money, and if there is something that you need and you cannot buy that, you feel very sad, you feel very depressed because you don't have it anything. And when you know that your father is there to help you, you will become fearless. In the same way, the surrender souls have all faith on Krishna. They know that Krishna is going to protect them from all calamities, from everything, anything. Then let's say, like you take your younger brother with you, somewhere alone in the dark. Will you feel fearless? If let's say your younger brother, very younger, very like he's very young and you have to help him to use restroom and all. So you're taking with him, you're taking him with you. Do you all feel fearless? Keshava, you are giving me a thumbs up. Do you feel fearless? That he is going to protect you? Actually, you have to protect him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will be even more careful, more alert, more watching out, surround that he's not going anywhere. Because you know that he cannot protect you. But when it comes to Krishna, after reading all these qualities of Krishna, we know Krishna is strong. We know Krishna is powerful. Krishna is highly learned. Krishna is genius. Krishna is creator. Krishna is the protector of all material and spiritual worlds. There is nothing there in any world which can cause any trouble to Krishna. And that Krishna is now your protector. He is with you. Then how much fearless we all will become. So knowing all these qualities of Krishna is going to help us a lot to become fearless. So if you know the person who is protecting you is all powerful, all opulent, all rich, then you won't have any kind of fear. You won't have any doubt that he will not be able to protect you. So that is how the surrender souls of Krishna think. Let's say you have to go to White House, and then you already, president is your friend. Then you won't worry going around in the White House at all. Because president is your friend. You can go into anywhere, you can move anywhere, and then you don't need to be worried. But if president is not your friend, then you will follow you will be very careful, because you may not be able to go into the places where you're not supposed to be going. So people will feel like that when Krishna is there on their side, when they surrender, Krishna protects us from all directions, from all calamities, from everything, and he gives us that relief. Govinda, after a long time, I see you, Govinda.
Yes. Happy.
Happy? Go ahead.
Yeah. Any person who is always joyful and untouched by any distress is called happy. As far as Krishna enjoyment is and consumed, it is stated in the ornaments that decorated in the balls of Krishna and his queens were beyond the dreams of Kuvera, the treasure of the heavenly kingdom. The constant dancing before the doors of Krishna palace was not to be imagined even by the demigods in the heavenly kingdoms. Indra always sees the dancing of the society girls, but even Indra could not imagine how beautiful they were the dances being performed at the gate of Krishna palace. Guru means white woman, and Lord Shiva wife is called Gauri, the beautiful woman residing within the palace of Krishna, were so much whiter than Gauri that they were compared with the moonshine, and they were constantly visible to Krishna. Therefore, no one can be enjoying more than Krishna. The separation of enjoyment is beautiful women, ornaments, and riches. And all of these were fabulous present to palace of Krishna, defeating even the imagination of Kuvera, Lord Indra, or Lord Shiva. Not even a slight distress can touch Krishna. Once some of the gopis went to the palace where the Brahmanas were performing sacrifice and said, "Dear wives of the Brahmanas, you must know that not even a slight smell of distress can touch Krishna. He no laws. He knows no defamation. He is no fear. He has no anxiety, and he does not know comedy. He is simply encircled by a dancer of Vraja, and he is enjoying their company in Rasa dance."
So Krishna is always joyful. Distress touches Krishna. He's always happy. He's Atma Rama. He's happy himself. He does not need anyone else to be happy. But still, people always desire that, oh, when we have opulences, when we have nice house, nice car, or we always think that we need something else to be happy. So that's why people generally do a lot of pious activities to get lot of punya so that they can go to heavenly planets, enjoy nicely there. So that is what most of the people think. But unfortunately, once our pious actions results diminish, we all will be thrown back again to earth. So people generally desire.
Mataji, I'm leaving now. Can I leave?
Yeah, go ahead, Kana, leave.
I just saw something in this. I just saw you something.
What is that?
In this laptop. I was saw you. Wait. Hold on. But
Okay. So Krishna is so opulent that Kuvera, who is the treasurer of the Devi Devatas, his richness or his opulence cannot come even closer to what Krishna has. So Krishna is so opulent, and Krishna is always happy. There are so many gopis who want to, who are rendering devotional service to the Lord in conjugal love, and they always used to associate with Lord, and all the cowhead boys and cowhead girls always used to feel so happy. In Vrindavan, if we see, they were all happy playing in the forest with Krishna. They all are just happy being with Krishna. For them, Krishna is main. And Krishna is happy reciprocating their love to them. So Krishna is always happy. The only thing that can bother anytime Krishna is if anybody troubles his devotees. Otherwise, Krishna really does not seek anything or hanker for anything. So that's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I did not come to this world because I wanted something, or I have some karmas to do, or I have some desires to fulfill. So generally the material people's conception of enjoyment is always ornaments, women, riches, cars, houses, all those things. And Krishna have them way more than anybody, because Krishna is all opulent. So Krishna is always happy, Atma Rama. Krishna is happy interacting with his devotees, exchanging loving exchanges with his devotees. And Krishna is even very happy when his devotees control him. Like all of you just concluded the celebration of Damodar Leela, Damodar month. And Krishna is so happy getting tied by Mother Yashoda. Krishna likes to be controlled by his devotees and their love. If there is anything in this entire creation and in his entire creation which he cannot control, is the heart of living entities. So Krishna always hankers for the love that we all, he hankers for our love. So we all, Krishna is Atmarama, is always happy. And when we render pure devotional service to the Lord, he is even more happy, exchanging that love with us, reciprocating that love with us. So today we discussed about happy, protector of surrendered souls. Krishna is shy, Krishna is liberal, Krishna forgives the devotees and considers their devotional service. Krishna is very gentle. Krishna is respectful. I would like to hear from you all. Do you all like to share something that you have heard today, which you don't know before, or something else? If you want, please go ahead.
Mataji.
Rayansh and Ritik.
So I learned that Krishna is liberal and he's very merciful.
Very good. Yes, Krishna is very liberal and very merciful. As soon as we surrender to him, he takes care of us. Keshava?
So I learned the quality of shy. I did not know that Krishna was shy.
Yeah, right. Now it feels, now we don't need to worry. Krishna was also feeling shy. Sometimes I see some kids are shy, they can't speak, they're very shy. So we don't need to worry. We don't need to see shyness as some kind of a weakness. Even Krishna used to feel shy. Yes. Mihika. Yes, Krishna is very happy in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is where Krishna has displayed many pastimes and Krishna is very happy. Nihal.
I did not know what the word liberal means.
Oh, you learned now what liberal means?
Yes.
Very good. Yes. And Mihika was saying she doesn't know that Krishna was shy. Yes, Krishna was shy too. Because you all should understand one thing. Krishna does not show his supremacy or supreme controllerness when he's exchanging love, when he does those reciprocation with the devotees. That's why he was really scared of stick in Mother Yashoda's hand. Krishna liked Mother Yashoda's maternal love. In the same way, Krishna likes Arjuna's friendship. Krishna likes Nanda Baba and Vasudev's love, father's love. Krishna likes all those things. Gopis are just gopis are highest love they have for Krishna. For them, Krishna is everything. So he just reciprocates to them, and in that relationship, Krishna exhibits shyness also. Wonderful. Anybody else would like to share anything? Thank you all so much. We'll meet again next week to learn more qualities of the Lord and trying to learn and implement in our life all those things and progress in our devotional service to Lord. Go ahead.
Mataji, I also learned that Krishna was shy.
Ah, see that one, right? So next time when you are feeling shy, you should immediately remember Krishna. Oh, Krishna was also shy. I was also shy. So it's okay, right? Shyness is also beauty at times that helps us to be grounded, being respectful and all. Okay? Mataji, you want to add anything or correct anything? Mataji?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Thank you all so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.